Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video, and got something quite casual, quite laid back for you today, and it is a game of me playing Ultimate Squad Battles solo, and this is actually against the featured squad, but I played the game and I thought, wow, that is the level that Ultimate is. It was like such a high level that I had to face. I thought, I'm going to use this for my coaching sessions. I've done that, and they all said you need to put this up onto YouTube. So that's what I've done. So this isn't going to be quite a tutorial, but every time you see a how to beat legendary or how to beat ultimate, like from any YouTuber or anything, it's always an absolute perfect performance where we're just absolutely slaughtering the opposition. It's no issues whatsoever. Well, this game is not like that at all. So it's 4-2-2 that I'm facing here. The featured squad with R9, Cristiano Ronaldo, Team of the Year Messi, Team of the Year Mbappe, and it was really quite tough, and I had to play at my absolute best to try and get anything out of it. So we're going to watch this game along, and at certain points in the game I'm going to point stuff out to you and just try and help you guys to learn something. But yeah, I thought it would be beneficial for you just to watch a game where I'm on the ropes a little bit, and to see that even some of us that finish really high, we still have tough games against teams, particularly on Ultimate. Right, okay, so let's get into it. So straight away off the bat, I'm finding this, the defending side of things, extremely difficult. One of the reasons is because they're basically playing with 4 up front, and all 4 strikers have got 5-star skill moves, right? Which is something when you're playing on Ultimate you have to look out for. And also, this is one of the games where the AI has just stepped it up. This is getting close to like what we call an EA's game, where it's just even harder than normal. I hope that comes across while looking at it. So, following my same, patterns of play, I'm getting it up to the wingers, getting it inside to the CDMs, but you can just see they're just on me, absolutely on me, not giving me an inch, but we throw in a fake shot stop, and to be honest, we come inside and I'm just hitting one, because we're 12 minutes in, haven't really had an attack, I hit one, and it goes in. But that just goes to show you that sometimes when you're in a position where there isn't that much on, you can still hit it sometimes, and you will still find the back of the net. Sometimes it won't always go in, but sometimes you will. So very fortunate to find myself in front first, and we're backs against the wall defending. You can see here where I'm facing the Team of the Year Mbappe. It's all about the defending narrow. I'm desperately trying to push them out wide and then jockey, for my life basically. So again here, although we're 1-0 up, I'm venturing forward. I'm using my normal patterns of play, my normal tricks and tips and everything, but it's just not happening. Like, they just do not want to let me through. And this is why I would say this is Ultimate. It's absolute hardest. So again, they're now breaking with R9, which is where I want them to be. But against 5-star skills, it's going to be difficult to take the ball off of them because they're very tricky. You see here, I'm desperately trying to get the ball off of Mbappe. It gets crossed in, and I'm literally just thinking safety first. Let's put this out for a corner, which obviously we do. Corner comes in. I'm thinking, right, we've got a breakaway here. Let's use the right analog stick, knock it forward, but we can't because they're just so on it, so fast, not giving me an inch. Here, I just can't get away from them at all, and eventually I misplace a pass, and they're on the attack again. You might watch this and not really understand what's going on. Trust me, this is not me playing badly. I'm playing out of my skin to keep hold of them at this point. That's the difference against playing against somebody with 5-star skill moves on Ultimate. I had to try and tackle him because he's going to do a trick. He's going to go one way or the other, do a trick, and shoot. So there's not a lot else I could have done there. There really isn't. So we find ourselves now at 1-1, and I'm thinking, wow, this really is tough. Because I knew at the time I was recording this for one of my coaching sessions. And of course, if you're somebody that is interested in coaching sessions, please feel free to contact me. You can email me, martinfifa88@gmail.com. Be happy to talk to you about it. But yeah, I knew I was recording this for a coaching session. So I was like, I'm going to end up losing here. I can't use that. But we do actually end up winning the game. But yeah, just to give you an insight into what I was thinking, and just to prove that this was not an easy game. So here, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm away. That just looks like I've lost control of it. Trust me, I've done that a million times. And normally, you can just stride away from them, especially with a player like Lucas Moura. Again, just catch up with me like it's absolutely nothing. Against a team like this, when you're facing a really hard game, particularly with a team that's got such great attacking options, the right stick switching is something that becomes absolutely critical, and it's anticipating what's going to happen faster, basically, and try to change to your players as quick as possible so that you can be in the way of the ball, put them under pressure, all that type of good stuff. So again here, thinking that I was away, but they just get a nick on the ball, and there's just, I have to come so deep to try and make something happen, and they're just in the way again. And of course, where they've got the players up front, they're able to come away with CR7, R9, Team of the Year Messi and Team of the Year Mbappe, and I'm finding it incredibly difficult. So again here, this was unlucky. So I read it, I don't get the bounce of the ball, and then it's into the back of the net. You can see here, I'm 2-1 down, and I haven't had a kick. But I do want to stress, this is what I consider to be the pinnacle in terms of how hard Ultimate can be. What you're seeing, and I don't care what anyone says, this what I was facing here is as hard as it gets in terms of EA ramping it up a level in terms of the players that are on the pitch, etc, etc. So, with that bearing in mind, knowing that I'm one of the best players at squad battles, to find myself 2-1 down, I'm scratching my head and I'm thinking, hopefully the second half it can loosen up a bit. But I am in trouble here because they're so difficult to defend against. So, we're at half time. Here, I'm thinking maybe I can get a sniff of an opportunity. I try a double tap pass, comes back to me, gets blocked, and then that is half time done for us. So, but it's like always, even if you're playing Legendary, World Class, Ultimate, I've said this before, and I'm not saying that it does turn massively, I just get to grips with it a little bit more, but when you find yourself playing against a team that is really difficult and you find yourself that, you know, you're struggling and they're on top, it can be key just to try and stay in the game, you know. You can see there's not actually been a lot in it, but I would suggest that I've been on the back foot. But when it is like that, you just got to try and stay in it. Don't give up. Don't do anything stupid. Like I've defended for my life in that half, and I've still conceded 2 goals, but I am still in the game, which is great. And to know, like I said, it doesn't particularly ease up in the second half, but trust me, there are some amazing clips that you're going to want to see. A couple of clips that I've replayed when coaching numerous times. And so yeah, we're still getting the run around at this point, and I'm just hoping and praying that we can create something, which we do. And this is a normal type of goal that I would score, but looks easier than it is. Tremendous finish, and also saw that gap nice and early, waited for the opportune moment to pass it through. Then I used the right analog stick to knock the ball forward, just to give myself that yard in front of the defender, or I would have got tackled in my opinion, and I was able to hit it into the side netting as usual. Finishing needs to be absolutely spot on. You could argue that's the only chance I've had in this game, and it hits the back of the net. It has to hit the back of the net. Okay? That's the important. When you're in tough games like this and you do get a chance, you've got to be putting it away. Okay? I have got shooting tutorial up on the channel if you need to go and watch that. See here, this would be a trademark move of mine. Waited for the CDM, slipped him in, but just not against this opposition. No way. Because then you can see that they're attacking at such pace. Got Neymar as well, I forgot that. So, like, their front five, just absolutely crazy. Crazy. But we managed to come away with it, and we repel another attack. So, again, at this point, I'm thinking I've got it back to 2-2. I'm actually feeling like I'm getting on the front foot a little bit more offensively. Maybe because I've got different techniques up my sleeve. I can feel what's worked, what hasn't worked. You know, when you're playing against tougher opposition, and I'm saying you might be on world class, but you can see that it's a harder game than normal. Sometimes you've got to adapt. You need to think on your feet and realise what's working and what isn't working. Okay? So, I believe that coming up now is one of the greatest pieces of defending that I've potentially ever done on any FIFA. So, maybe watch this back a couple of times. So, when they play that ball into the box there, you're thinking, oh dear. And then it comes across even more. I'm just trying to stay in the way. I'm frantically trying to stay with the ball. My right stick switching, and I'm bringing the keeper out. And we managed to clear it off the line. Then I desperately try and head it away for Bino. It doesn't happen. Ball's back in the box. 5-star skill moves. Defended for my lives. Eventually, we managed to come away with it. Wow, take a breath. I cannot tell you how hard that was. I really, really can't. But then, first time passing, we get away. Ball roll inside. Shot near post. What a finish. And that is where the game turns on its head. And I paused it just to take a moment because that was such an intense moment of play. And I'd like to know what you guys think about like the defending on that, and you know how you feel you'd cope with the same type of situation, basically. Because I said someone in my coaching session, that is where people say to me that the AI is going to score no matter what. There's nothing you can do about it. And that is how I kind of felt there. But that always, I just love that challenge. And to keep it out and to show you guys that you can fight against that, I was thrilled to do that, to be quite honest with you. Really, really pleased. Obviously, you need a little bit of luck, but also it was down to my right stick switching, bringing the keeper out, all that type of good stuff. So yeah, really, really happy with that. And now we are 3-2 up, and I'm thinking, let's press on. So like I said, I was doing this for a coaching session, so I wanted to play it as normal, as if I was trying to get the 5 goals. And that is what we tried to do. If this was just me playing privately, and I was 3-2 up against the featured squad, I might just try and start playing it around just to keep hold of the win. But that isn't what we do. So, we repel another attack. Good use of the fullbacks. Let's get it upfield. First time driven pass. Watch, creates this little bit of space. Would have got tackled. Nice ball roll inside. Again, use of that ball roll. Great finish from Lucas. And another lovely goal. Now, 75 minutes in. Guys, how many chances have I had on goal? How many times have I got in and you've thought, yeah, you should score here? I would argue that I've got 4 goals and had 3, maybe 4 chances. And when I always talk to you guys about being your efficiency and being ruthless, I cannot give you a better scenario than what you've seen in this video, to be honest, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to upload it. I know this is a little bit more casual and me talking a little bit more casually to you, but I thought that you'd be interested to see it. I really did, rather than just, you know, a generic, you know, game where, you know, it's really quite easy and you're sat there thinking, yeah, alright, it's not normally like this. Well, this isn't. See here, I've got Alphonso Davies. I'm trying to break and I just can't go anywhere. We do get it into a towel. Then we get some space. And then we manage, potentially could have done a bit better there. But, you know, good save and it goes out for a corner. Right, corner routines. This is my go-to on corners now. So I wait for them to come over, then I slow down, and then there's always a gap near post. I literally do all of my corners like this now. So I get it with Sterling, do exactly the same. Slow down, near post. And I'm thinking to myself, one of these is going to go in a minute. I've got a good routine, I'm feeling good about it. But also, in normal games, it's good for your shots on targets, it's good for your corner count. And so this is number 3, I think. Yeah, so that's the 3rd one that gets saved near post. So this is corner number 4. Saved. So we're now going into number 5. So think of all the added points that we're racking up here. But you can see against a lesser goalkeeper how this is going to work. Eventually, we get that 5th goal, which I was really quite happy and proud of, to be fair. And of course, this is on solo as well, so it can be done. Yeah, it really, really can be done. I'm not saying that it's a piece of cake by any stretch of the imagination, but it can be done. And I just hope that it comes across to you how difficult this particular AI was to play against. I hope that you can tell how quick they were, how skillful they are, how much they're not giving me time on the ball and all that type of stuff. So yeah. But that is how it finishes. A little bit here. They're putting me under pressure. You can see how I work my way out of it. Head for the space. Fake shot stop. Into Davis again. Dribble for the space. And we're able to see it out now. So yeah, guys. Just wanted to show you that. I hope that it helps you. I hope that it can help you from any point of view if you're playing world class, legendary, or if you're looking to go up to ultimate, etc, etc. As always, would love some comments down below. If you want to contact me regarding coaching, obviously please do. Just email me, martinfifa88@gmail.com. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. So please drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow. See you later, guys. Bye bye.